Hello, everyone. Today I want to talk about something profoundly powerful yet often underestimated: the art of working hard in silence. In a world where social media glorifies the highlight reels, where announcements are celebrated before achievements, there's something deeply grounding about letting your work do the talking. I think about it. Every day you're surrounded by noise, opinions, likes, judgments, and distractions. It's easy to fall into the trap of broadcasting every intention and seeking validation for your efforts. But real progress, real success, doesn't need to be shouted from the rooftops. It thrives in silence, away from the spotlight, fueled by focus, discipline, and perseverance. Focus on the process, not the performance. We live in a results-driven world where achievements often take center stage and the process is overlooked. But here's the truth: success isn't just about the destination, it's about the journey. And that journey is built step by step, moment by moment, in the process itself. When you focus on the process, you shift your mindset from how will this be perceived to how can I improve this change is transformative. The process is where you learn, grow, and develop resilience. It's where you make mistakes, refine your skills, and discover your potential. I think of an athlete training for a marathon. They don't wake up one day and run 26.2 miles flawlessly. They start with small runs, gradually increasing their distance, adjusting their technique, and building their endurance. They don't focus on the medal at the finish line, they focus on running their best mile every day. The same applies to any goal you're chasing. When you fixate on the outcome, whether it's praise, recognition, or a certain result, you risk losing sight of the daily actions that lead you there. This performance-driven mindset can create anxiety, distraction, and even burnout. But when you focus on the process, you anchor yourself in the present moment. You embrace the work for its own sake. Here's how to make this shift. Set actionable goals. Break your big goals into smaller, manageable steps. Instead of saying, I want to write a best-selling book, say, I will write 500 words every day. Measure progress. Not perfection. Progress is about getting better, not being perfect. Celebrate small wins, finishing a task, improving a skill, or simply showing up consistently. Detach from external validation. Don't let your work depend on applause or recognition. Instead, find internal satisfaction in the effort you're putting in. Be present in the work, whether you're crafting a presentation, learning a new skill, or building a business. Immerse yourself fully. Engage deeply with what you're doing without worrying about how it'll look to others. Trust the process. The process isn't always glamorous. It can be slow, repetitive, and full of setbacks, but this is where growth happens. Trust that consistent effort over time will lead to meaningful results. Let your results speak. In a world filled with noise, there's something powerful about letting your results do the talking. Words can be persuasive, but actions and outcomes are undeniable. When you focus on delivering results instead of constantly talking about what you'll achieve, you build credibility, respect, and trust. Why is this approach so effective? Because results are tangible. They cut through opinions, skepticism, and distractions. While promises can be forgotten or dismissed, the impact of your achievements is unshakable. Think about the difference between someone who boasts about their plans and someone who quietly builds something extraordinary. The former may get temporary attention, but the latter earns lasting admiration. The difference lies in where their energy is directed. Those who let their results speak put their effort into action, not talk. Here's how you can embody this principle. 1. Stop announcing, start doing. When you talk about what you're going to do, it can feel satisfying. It creates a sense of accomplishment, even if you haven't taken the first step. But this can drain the motivation you need to actually get started. Instead of announcing your plans, channel that energy into execution. Let the finished product be your announcement. 2. Commit to excellence. Letting your results speak isn't about doing the bare minimum, it's about striving for excellence in everything you do, whether you're launching a project, creating art, or building a career. Aim to produce work that is undeniable. Exceptional results will always command attention and respect. 3. Silence the doubters with proof. When you face doubt or criticism, don't waste time arguing or defending yourself. Instead, double down on your work. Actions are the best rebuttal. When you achieve undeniable results, you silence even the harshest critics. 4. Build a legacy, not a moment. Talking about your goals might give you a moment of recognition, but delivering results builds a legacy. Focus on creating something lasting, something that continues to speak for itself long after the moment has passed. 5. Results create opportunities. When you deliver results, people notice. Doors open, opportunities come your way. The reputation you build through consistent outcomes becomes your calling card. People will seek you out, not because of what you said, but because of what you've accomplished. 6. Stay humble. Stay humble. Once your results speak for themselves, resist the urge to rest on your laurels. True success comes from staying humble and hungry for growth. Each achievement is a stepping stone, not a final destination. Keep pushing forward and let your future results continue the conversation. Protect your energy. Your energy is one of your most valuable resources. It fuels your focus, creativity, and resilience, allowing you to do the hard work necessary to achieve your goals. But in a world full of distractions, demands, and unnecessary noise, it's easy to drain your energy on things that don't matter. That's why protecting your energy is essential if you want to succeed, especially when working in silence. When you learn to safeguard your energy, you empower yourself to focus on what truly moves the needle. You conserve your strength for the things that matter most and build the stamina to gate the long road to success. Here's how you can protect your energy effectively. 1. Avoid the temptation to overshare. Talking about your goals, plans, and progress can feel exciting, but it can also be a trap. Every time you share, you risk diluting your energy and focus. Sharing too much too soon can lead to external opinions, doubts, or even pressure to perform. Instead, keep your intentions close to your heart and channel that energy into action. 2. Set boundaries with people. Not everyone deserves access to your time and energy. Surround yourself with people who uplift and inspire you, and distance yourself from those who drain or distract you. Learn to say no to commitments that don't align with your goals, and prioritize relationships that fuel your growth. 3. Eliminate unnecessary noise. Distractions are everywhere: social media, endless notifications, and constant updates on things that don't matter. These can rob you of your focus and sap your energy. Protect your mental space by limiting your exposure to unnecessary distractions. Create a workspace and a routine that allow you to operate at your best. 4. Prioritize rest and recovery. Working hard doesn't mean burning out. Protecting your energy also means knowing when to rest. Sleep, proper nutrition, and mental breaks are not luxuries, they are necessities. A well-rested mind and body are far more effective than one that's overworked and exhausted. 5. Focus on what you can control. Wasting energy on things outside your control, like other people's opinions, market conditions, or past mistakes, leaves you depleted. Focus instead on what you can control: your actions, mindset, and decisions. This shift will keep you empowered and prevent unnecessary energy leaks. 6. Feed your passion and purpose. Doing work that aligns with your values and excites you will naturally energize you. Protect your energy by staying connected to your why. When you're clear about your purpose, you're less likely to be sidetracked by distractions or doubts. 7. Practice mindfulness and gratitude. Your mental energy is just as important as your physical stamina. Mindfulness practices like meditation or journaling can help you stay grounded and reduce stress. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's working, creating a positive mental state that fuels your efforts. 8. Don't let criticism or comparison drain you. Criticism, both internal and external, can be a massive energy drain. So can comparing yourself to others instead of getting caught up in self-doubt or envy, focus on your journey. Remind yourself that everyone's path is unique and your progress matters more than someone else's opinion. Stay consistent even when it's quiet. Consistency is the cornerstone of progress, but staying consistent can be challenging, especially when it feels like no one is watching, supporting, or acknowledging your efforts. However, the quiet moments, the unglamorous grind, are where the real magic happens. Success isn't about short bursts of effort, it's about showing up day after day, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Consistency builds momentum, trust, and mastery. It separates those who dream from those who achieve, and in those silent, unseen moments, you are laying the foundation for something extraordinary. Here's how to cultivate consistency, even when the world seems quiet. 1. Embrace the compound effect. Small actions done consistently over time lead to massive results. Think of it like planting seeds. At first, it may seem like nothing is happening, but with time, care, and persistence, those seeds grow into a flourishing garden. Each small step you take compounds, creating a ripple effect that leads to long-term success. 2. Set a schedule and stick to it. One of the most effective ways to stay consistent is to create a routine. Decide when and how you'll work on your goals and commit to showing up no matter what. Whether it's dedicating an hour to writing every morning or working out 3 times a week, consistency thrives on structure. 3. Focus on habits, not motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it's there one day and gone the next. Habits, on the other hand, are reliable. Build habits that align with your goals so that even when you're not feeling motivated, you'll still take action. For example, if you want to master a skill, commit to practicing it daily, even if only for 10 minutes. 4. Celebrate small wins. When the results seem far away, it's easy to feel discouraged. That's why it's crucial to acknowledge and celebrate small wins along the way. Did you complete a chapter of your book? Celebrate. Did you make progress on a project? Celebrate. These small victories remind you that your efforts are paying off, even if the big picture isn't clear yet. 5. Accept that progress is often invisible at first. Consistency can feel frustrating because progress isn't always immediate or visible. Understand that the quiet phase is where most of the work happens. Just because you can't see the results yet doesn't mean they aren't taking shape. Trust the process and keep going. 6. Lean on your purpose. When it's quiet and no one is cheering you on, your purpose becomes your anchor. Why are you doing this? What drives you? Reconnect with your why whenever doubt or fatigue creeps in. A strong sense of purpose can sustain you through the quiet periods. 7. Avoid the trap of seeking instant gratification. In today's fast-paced world, it's tempting to look for quick results, but meaningful progress takes time. Don't let the lack of immediate rewards deter you. Stay consistent, knowing that the effort you put in now will pay off in the long run. 8. Measure your progress objectively. Sometimes it feels like nothing is changing, but data tells a different story. Track your progress objectively, whether it's by keeping a journal, setting milestones, or reviewing your achievements periodically. Seeing evidence of growth, no matter how small, can keep you motivated to stay consistent. 9. Silence the noise. When it's quiet, self-doubt and negative thoughts can creep in. Is this worth it? Am I good enough? Don't let the noise in your mind derail you. Silence is strength. In a noisy world, where opinions, updates, and distractions constantly demand your attention, silence is an act of power. Choosing silence doesn't mean weakness or passivity. It's a deliberate decision to conserve your energy, sharpen your focus, and work with intention. Silence gives you the space to think clearly, act decisively, and protect your goals from unnecessary interference. Here's why silence is one of the greatest strengths you can cultivate and how to use it effectively. 1. Silence creates clarity. When you strip away the noise of the outside world, you gain clarity about your goals and priorities. Silence helps you focus on what truly matters and tune out distractions. It allows you to reflect, strategize, and connect with your purpose without the clutter of external input. 2. Silence protects your vision. Not everyone needs to know what you're working on. Sharing your goals prematurely can expose them to criticism, doubt, or even discouragement. By keeping your vision to yourself, you shield it from outside influences and give it the space to grow. Silence acts as a protective shield around your dreams. 3. Silence strengthens your focus. Noise, both literal and metaphorical, scatters your attention. Silence helps you concentrate fully on the task at hand. It allows you to enter a flow state where your creativity, productivity, and problem-solving abilities thrive. In silence, your focus sharpens and you become unstoppable. 4. Silence reduces ego. Talking about what you're going to do can give you a temporary ego boost, but it doesn't move you closer to your goals. Silence humbles you. It reminds you that progress is built through action, not words. By staying quiet, you let your work, not your ego, take center stage. 5. Silence commands respect. When you operate quietly and let your results speak for themselves, people take notice. Silence adds weight to your presence and builds an aura of confidence. It signals that you're not here for attention, you're here to deliver. This quiet confidence often commands more respect than words ever could. 6. Silence is a strategic pause. Silence isn't just about not speaking, it's about knowing when to pause. In conversations, silence gives you time to think before you respond, making your words more intentional and impactful. In life, silence gives you the opportunity to assess your path, adjust your approach, and recharge your energy. 7. Silence cultivates resilience. In silence, you learn to rely on yourself. You stop seeking external validation and start trusting your instincts. This self-reliance builds resilience, allowing you to push through challenges with a sense of calm and confidence. 8. Silence allows for growth. Growth happens in quiet moments. It's in the hours you spend learning, practicing, and refining your skills. Silence creates the conditions for deep work, the kind of work that transforms potential into mastery. Embracing silence means embracing growth. 9. Silence is a form of power. When you stay silent, you control the narrative. You're not giving away your plans, your emotions, or your strategies to the world. This control is a form of power. It keeps others guessing while you move forward with intention and focus. 10. Silence enhances inner peace. Noise often brings stress, while silence brings peace. It's in silence that you reconnect with yourself, find balance, and recharge. This inner peace becomes your foundation, allowing you to handle challenges with grace and persistence. How to cultivate silence as strength. Schedule quiet time, set aside time each day for quiet reflection or deep work, free from distractions. Limit oversharing, resist the urge to announce your plans or seek validation. Focus on the work itself. Practice active listening in conversations. Listen more than you speak. This builds stronger relationships and ensures your words have greater impact. Turn down the noise, reduce distractions by limiting social media notifications or unnecessary commitments. Use silence as a reset when overwhelmed. Take a moment of silence to regain your focus and recalibrate your energy. Silence is not absence, it's presence. It's the space where real work happens, where ideas are born, and where growth takes root. It's your refuge, your strength, and your secret weapon. So, embrace the power of silence. Let it sharpen your mind, protect your energy, and amplify your results. Because in a world full of noise, silence isn't just strength, it's a superpower. Build for the long game. True success is not about quick wins or fleeting recognition, it's about creating something that endures. Building for the long game means focusing on sustainable progress, lasting impact, and the kind of success that stands the test of time. It's about playing a deeper, more strategic game where your efforts compound into meaningful outcomes. When you build for the long game, you shift your focus from short-term gratification to long-term fulfillment. This mindset requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to invest in your future self. Here's how you can embody this principle. 1. Think big, start small. Every enduring accomplishment begins with a single step. Start by laying a strong foundation, no matter how small it seems. Whether it's mastering a skill, launching a project, or growing a business, focus on getting the basics right. Incremental progress adds up over time, and the small steps you take today will set the stage for massive achievements in the future. 2. Prioritize sustainability over speed. The pursuit of quick results can lead to burnout or unsustainable practices. Instead of chasing fast wins, focus on creating a steady pace that you can maintain over the long haul. This applies to everything: your health, career, relationships, and personal growth. Consistency beats intensity when it comes to building something that lasts. 3. Focus on mastery, not mediocrity. Building for the long game requires a commitment to excellence. It's not about doing things halfway or chasing shortcuts. Take the time to hone your craft, refine your skills, and deliver work of the highest quality. Mastery takes time, but it's what separates temporary success from enduring greatness. 4. Embrace patience as a superpower. Building something meaningful takes time. Success doesn't happen overnight, and the journey can often feel slow or frustrating, but patience is a superpower in the long game. Trust the process even when progress seems invisible. Remember, the most valuable things in life, whether it's a thriving career, deep relationships, or financial security, require time to grow. 5. Invest in relationships. The long game isn't just about individual effort, it's also about the connections you build along the way. Invest in authentic, mutually supportive relationships. Whether it's mentors, colleagues, or friends, the people you surround yourself with can amplify your efforts and help you weather challenges. 6. Build systems, not just goals. Goals are important, but systems are what keep you moving forward. A system is a repeatable process or habit that supports your progress over time. For example, if your goal is to write a book, your system might be writing 500 words every day. Focus on building systems that create consistent progress toward your goals. 7. Prepare for challenges. In the long game, obstacles are inevitable. Rather than being deterred by setbacks, anticipate them as part of the journey. Build resilience by seeing challenges as opportunities to learn and adapt. Remember, it's not the absence of obstacles that defines success, it's your ability to persist through them. 8. Measure success by impact, not applause. Building for the long game means prioritizing meaningful impact over temporary recognition. It's not about how many people notice your work today, but about how your efforts will influence and inspire others for years to come. Focus on creating something that matters, not just something that gets attention. 9. Stay adaptable. The long game requires flexibility. As you grow and your circumstances change, be willing to adjust your approach. Success is rarely a straight line, it's a series of pivots and recalibrations. Stay committed to your vision, but be open to new paths and opportunities. 10. Leave a legacy. Building for the long game isn't just about achieving your goals, it's about creating something that outlives you. Think about the impact you want to have on others in the world, whether it's through your work, your relationships, or the values you pass on. Aim to leave a lasting legacy. Why the long game matters. The long game is about playing the infinite game, not just aiming to win, but to grow, contribute, and endure. It's about focusing on the big picture and making decisions that serve your future self, not just your current desires. When you build for the long game, you create a foundation of strength, stability, and purpose. You set yourself up for success that doesn't fade with time, but grows stronger, deeper, and more meaningful. So commit to the long game, be patient, stay consistent, and trust that the work you're putting in today will create a future that's worth every ounce of effort. Because the long game isn't just about success, it's about significance.